Buhat ng dumayo si Juan Manuel Marquez sa bansang Amerika para mapasabak sa mga magagandang laban. 9 na beses nagkasunod-sunod ang kanyang panalo at 7 sa 9 na panalo ni Dinamita Marquez ay sa knockout. Sa ring record ni Marquez na 16 panalo at 1 talo, wala pang boksingero na nakapagpabagsak sa kanya. October 1996, isang mabigat na American boxer na naman ang hinarap ni Marquez, ang dating NABF featherweight champion na si Darrell Pinckney. Isa sa mga tinalo ni Pinckney ay ang mahusay na si Junior Jones. Isang pagsubok ito kay Marquez bago sumabak sa isang world title fight. Sa round 1, matutulis na kombinasyon agad ang pinakawala ni Juan Manuel Marquez. Hindi naman nagpasindak si Darrell Pinckney.
Against Pinckney.
Start in his career. He only won 1 of his first 10 fights.
I guess you're looking at 2 protected. Has been taken along easily. In the other case, they just send them.
Marquez has had much better success fighting
rounds too often, and that's probably will be his test.
with the left eye. Big names on his ledger throughout his career. Beat some, lost to some, but he's fought the very best. Good work to the body there by him up a little if he can. Marquez, and he fell out of a tree, if you can believe that, and that delayed the start of his. He's obviously pretty good. Big shots, but he has been unable, at least through the first 2 rounds, to do that with
In a 4.6 average. That's what I was saying, that Marquez hasn't gone to this. But puffiness on the left side on Pinckney's face fitted to his fighters. I think that
prospect. You know, you ask him, does this kid look like a world champion against?
bring this guy along, fight him with every style of boxer, every kind of boxer. So when he goes into it, commenting on boxer, 50 fights undefeated.
Good right hand by Marquez. Pinckney a little bit off balance, stumbled back a couple of.
It's left side of the face, near the eye.
Now Marquez showing combinations and working.
Although Pinckney's manager wouldn't say so.
I was going to say that hasn't been born.
Stop to fight him. I wonder what would happen because Marquez can also bang.
Final seconds now of round 3. Stay with us here. It's fight night on KCAL.
We come up with to say.
A little bit.
The one thing that you will never be able to take away from Marquez is, I don't think Pinckney has done that. So he might suffer along the later rounds.
Wearing a Roy Jones Jr. Boy, digs that leg down a little bit, but it's a good solid punch. Only in boxing has
very difficult for the style that Marquez had of really giving it Pinckney a target.
not in the groin area, it appears to
The strategy for Marquez, although they told him this is a big.
Good left hook and a double left hook, and down goes Pinckney. Pinckney immediately gets up with solid punching from Juan Manuel Marquez.
7, 8. How do you feel? Come to me, come to me. All right.
Pinckney seems okay just standing there, and Draculich will let him continue. Wow, a succession of left hooks from Juan Manuel Marquez, and he moves in to try to finish off Pinckney. Another left hook to the body, and that one bothered him.
That was 2 picture-perfect left hooks. And you know how also the speed in which he connected.
Marquez is having all 3 landing.
50 to 44.
What do you think when you fought Junior Jones? He goes, well, that was just. I'm happy to say that our partner and man,
So far,
it appears to me as though just as well as Marquez.
he knew that. Marquez knew that. It's just a matter of power.
And following up his 5th round knockdown, dominating this 6th is Juan Manuel Marquez. From the beginning of the fight, he has appeared somewhat frustrated. And look at Marquez from long range fight, from the geometry of the fight, using all angles and all parts of the ring. And Tom Kelly has arrived.
In control. Quicker shots. And here we are in round.
Who stands in front of Marquez and doesn't really attempt to box and move.
Pinckney, in his defense, told us yesterday he's punches why he'll be more than happy to accommodate him. But so far, his game plan certainly has gone out the window. There's a left hand, and he knocks. Marquez down with it, so just while we were busy burying Pinckney and all of his talents, why he throws a left hand and down goes Marquez here in round number 7.
You can never get away from the fact that the man has power. He's been waiting and looking for that one opportunity all night.
And now he tries to press whatever advantage he thinks he's got, and Marquez suddenly comes alive with 3 or 4 solid jabs, trying to keep Pinckney away from him. Pinckney sensing that he can turn this fight his way in one brief moment. Marquez is in for a fight right now, and Pinckney
Is that this is the exact time that Marquez should be running, and he's not.
No, Marquez, in fact, Nacho Beristain said we're going to find out just where he is in his career.
That's why Marquez was boxing in this fight, utilizing it more as a chess match early, because
Marquez knocked him flat on the back of his lap, and now he seems to be almost stalking his man, but Marquez steps in and throws a solid right, comes back with a solid exchange, the two of them. The crowd, indeed they did. Pinckney in the black trunks could be a very important one, to be sure. 8th round, considering a knockdown.
Marquez just trying to go back to the basics here, Tom, and get the fight back at his...
Right now, it's scheduled for 10, remember.
First time Marquez has ever been down in his career, Tom, and
very busy. 7th round now, Marquez landing some nice shots as round number 8 has pressed whatever advantage he'd gained from having pressed any advantage in round number 8. Rich right over the top of the jab.
Marquez, and so that means that it changed his time. The referee considered below the belt punches, which I didn't consider them, but I don't count up to.
Oh, big right hand by Marquez, and Pinckney looked like he was doing a full gainer off the low board. He just flopped on the canvas, and now he's back up, down for the second time in the fight here in round number 9.
Tom, a one-punch knockdown, a right hand. That was a hard knockdown.
Unbelievable. His feet flew out from underneath him. He landed flat on his back and then bounced right back up to his knees while taking the count.
Now the same thing down. Pinckney is taking the offensive.
In the last 2 rounds, everybody is throwing punches from the shoulders up. And all over this guy, and I think they realize it's a do-or-die effect.
Way behind, Tom, but he closed the gap late in the fight that he was behind on, but he didn't quit in that fight, the fight after that.
He's moving beautiful. Would appear that Pinckney's record is going to go to a dead even 22-22. Nice work. The left hand by Marquez. Pinckney kind of playing...
Get thrown down from the bull, but finally finish the job. Well, they don't get any ears, they just get an applause, and that's it. When they get thrown down, pound them.
Good right hand by Marquez, and a nice left and a right. Pinckney can't find Marquez now, and Marquez, his record is going to go to a gaudy 17-1, and he's been in against a tough guy who has some outstanding credentials, and Marquez, as the bell sounds.
The winner by unanimous decision, Juan Manuel Marquez.
And so it goes just as we...
Pagkatapos talunin si Daryl Pinckney, 12 sunod-sunod na panalo pa ang naitala ni Juan Manuel Marquez, hanggang sa makaharap niya ang WBA featherweight champion na si Freddie Norwood, na nagpalasap ng kauna-unahan niyang pagkatalo sa Amerika at nabigo si Marquez sa unang subok ng maging world champion. So yan lamang po ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo ngayong araw sa mga kaibigan at kababayan dyan sa Pinas, mga boxing fans at mga tulad kong OFW, saan man panig sa mundo. Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? Kung nagustuhan nyo po itong aking video, pakilike, at kung po pwede rin po, mag-subscribe na rin po kayo. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Shout out kay Mr. Samir Botongkay, Alfonso Cortado ng USA, XT Micaso, Charles Leonard Cutad, Chester Kyle Lucina, Marlon Villa, Michael Carrion ng Digo City, Jennifer Jan Sumawa ng Pampanga, Nobin Along ng Cagayan de Oro City, Iñaki TV, Irma Padua, at kay Mr. Christian Masbano. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta nyo sa aking channel.